Hey everyone, it's Victoria and I am in New York City again, and I want to tell you about the Woodstock Fruit Festival and just recap. A good sign is I lost my voice. That's a really good sign. In 1 week, I lost my voice, I lost some weight. It's a good thing. Anyway, I did some stand-up comedy on the YouTube video you'll see right before this one. I hope you like it. It was really impromptu. I kind of wrote the jokes that week, that day, that minute, and improvised on stage. So not an easy thing to do in front of 500 or 600 people, but whatever, I felt very relaxed on stage. I just want to also say as a disclaimer, and I also put it in the description in the last video, that I have utmost respect for yogis and the yoga practice, and I do need it very much, and I was just making a little bit of a joke about it because being a runner and going into yoga, we think different things and differently from yoga. And I'm sure in a few years from now, when I get really better at it, then I'm going to praise it. But of course, I will never forget the thoughts I had going into it. I'm sure there are others that feel the same way. Anyway, laugh about it all. So I wanted to talk about the Woodstock Fruit Festival and how it has changed so many lives, and people came over to me and really it touched me in such a way that it made me so sad. It was the last fruit festival, and Michael and I discussed how we would do it again, even though it's hard work on him and on me because it's so hard on him, that we will do another year, and hopefully it will be going on and on for hopefully forever. It all was, dependent on how many signups we got this year for next year, and so far it looks like it's generating really good buzz, and a lot of people want to come back, return people want to come back, and people that have never been before seem to be interested in coming, and it's really exciting. This 2015 was the best ever, the best yet. Out of the 5 years we've been doing it, this has been the best ever, and I'm happy to report that it was actually my favorite. I mean, all of them were unique, but this one was actually my favorite. We had Roy Rosman doing the activities, and so many activities. It was a little bit less of the lectures, but there were enough, and people were very social and really connecting. There was no drama. There was just lightheartedness, and everybody, everybody was just so happy. The official handshake, I've always said, was a hug, and since day one, and since the first festival. So people really wanted this, and a lot of people have been springing up with their own fruit festivals from this, and it's really great to see this community thriving and getting better and better, and hearing the testimonies that come out of this. So many people coming up to me saying how much this has changed them in a way where it's changed their whole structure in their life, their family, their children. They've beat cancer, they've beat diabetes. I mean, how could you not let this touch you? How could this not, get to you on a level of such gratitude? I have such gratitude that I was a part of it, and that I could connect with these people, and they can come up to me and tell me this thing. I'm so happy people approached me and told me these things, and I was happy to have fun on stage. We played the newlywed game. We had couples newlywed game. It was like a newlywed game played on couples, getting to know you games, laughing yoga classes. Every single day there was something else to do. Dr. Robert Lockhart has taught me so much. I can't believe I haven't gone to his classes until now. I used to think he was just standing on his hands and I would never be able to do it. But honestly, he's taught me so much, and he actually does yoga, but without the names of whatever yoga's got, like no Sanskrit. He says, stick your butt in the air and put your head down. Like, he's just hardcore, but really knows his stuff. Stretched me in a way where I can't believe I did my first real handstand, of course with assistance, and I don't recommend doing this without assistance. I mean, I recommend not doing this without assistance. Anyway, I just had a blast. I saw old friends, I made new friends. I can't tell you how great this place was. For 1 week, it felt like it was life-changing for so many. Even myself, it launched me off. I did feel a difference when I got back to New York City. I took my kids out for dinner, and I went out with a friend, and then I went out with my mom today for lunch, and I didn't eat all raw, but you know what? I felt a big change and a shift being in city life and being there near a lake and not even thinking about food, not craving anything, not even wanting any cooked food. It was just such a great way to launch off a new year, new Jewish New Year for me. And I find that I'm reborn every single time I go. So my new year really does start at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, and I was happy to renew and to replenish and to get to know new people and connect with the old ones that I have. It's just such a great event. I can't tell you how great this event is. I'm not even doing this to sell it. I'm just telling you from my heart. It's one of a kind. It really is. It's done with such love and care, and Michael's a perfectionist, so he's got everything down. And the fruit this year was so good. It was delicious. There was so many different kinds, and we even did for like little Jewish area, like all the Jews that came. We did Shabbat, which is the Sabbath, and it was really nice. We had songs, and people were just connecting like crazy this year. It was just so beautiful, and I really recommend you sign up now. Do a payment plan for next year. You know, it's just a few. What is it? It's like $70 a month or something like that, depending on what kind of room you get or a tent. And I think kids are free, or I think this year they're just $100 each. I'm not sure, but we're going to figure all that out soon. Anyway, go to the website, Woodstock Fruit Festival. I'll put a link down below, and you guys could see for yourselves how great this is. I'm sure, I'm positive, they're going to have a lot of videos this year. So many people were like raving about it. They wouldn't even let us not do it next year. Like 70-something signups in one night is just really good, really good. And it really helps spread the message of why fruit is so important. I believe in fruit till 5 if you can't do all fruits and vegetables all day. And what I mean by 5, I mean like at 5 o'clock, if you really want a cooked meal or if you want something else, then just have it. I mean, baked potatoes or boiled potatoes, it's still a vegetable, you know? Like, don't go crazy on yourselves. Have some steamed vegetables. I can't tell you how many weight loss stories there were. So many people walking down the path that I didn't even recognize because they've lost like 100 pounds in 1 year, 80 pounds. It's just, it's so great to see. And I'm just so happy. I'm so happy with the results. I'm so happy with the way this turned out, and I encourage you to try out something new 1 week out of your life. Even if it's 3 days, you can come for a few days and see for yourselves. And if you don't want to stay at the actual camp, there are hotels nearby. There were some people that did that, and people that were meat eaters were like raving about this place. I can't say enough about it. I really can't. All right, check it out below and sign up. I'll see you there next year. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye.